Right, so let's have this conversation here where it's safe. Alright, I've been roasting in the summer heat with like a sniper rifle, AR-15s, alright, and that's like the skull and crossbones. Alright, you know what I'm saying? That is physically like part of my teeth. Alright, you know what I mean? That is physically part of my teeth, and that is a tool for breeding something out. Alright, you know what I'm saying? That would then be us using tools to protect the body and stuff like that, to breed something out. All right, so canines and bicuspids and incisors, those are to breed something out. All right, so pull the heat out. All right, you know what I'm saying? Put some dip in there and then pull it out and then extract it and pull it out. You know what I mean? Don't hold a bunch of heat. Um, that's another thing because it's designed on contact. All right, and then that stuff gets wet. All right, and then that stuff is not that great anymore, and then that stuff starts to not work. So we have to discharge that. All right, so we have to discharge these things. So there's Velcro, and this doesn't get wet. All right, and that's a Velcro strap and patch, and that's flame retardant and heat resistant. All right, and then patch that up again. You know what I'm saying? And then they're all the goddamn money's back, and we never went and got it. All right, so that's not good. But anyways, the concept here, you're using Black's laws, all right, to physically actually extract something or breed something out, all right, such as the animals, all right, or removing the gloves at the hospital. The difference is at the hospital they're in sterile, and they shouldn't be in sterile, and they shouldn't share the grounds like that. All right, you know what I mean? But anyways, using these tools right here with canines, incisors, and bicuspids, all right, um, that is also to expand the bridge of the nose because it can get hot and it can collapse. All right, you know what I mean? So the teeth can grow, all right, and then we can expand canines and bicuspids, and then right here, where one tooth is still kind of dark and it was supposedly dead nerves or whatever, but I regenerated it, and it's not dead nerves anymore. All right, but that's charcoal. All right, so if it gets too hot, then the bones are actually going to disperse nitrogen, charcoal. You know, I'm going to stress my chemistry and stuff like that. And I'm not going to have a terrible problem if I get injured, and then charcoal would actually fight the infection, and so would peppermint. All right, but that's what would be going on there, and that's actually just the concept of making that stronger, making bonds stronger.